Good afternoon, all. Grim here. I hope you're doing very well today. Welcome to Chapter 11 of story-driven Skyrim Halvar's Saga. Now, I opened the game back up right where we left it off at Ancient's Ascent. I was going to do my customary selling off-camera, so just traveled back to Falkreath, figured we'd see if there are any new merchants there we haven't availed ourselves of yet, and immediately we are accosted by a Stormcloak guard asking us if we've seen a dog. So I figured I'd better start recording the game in case this dog is momentous in his or her or its relation to the broader story as a whole, and sometimes I have to take a break in the middle of the chapter anyway, splice it together. If and when I do that, I'll just do my selling then. I don't think our inventory is overflowing or anything like that, so we're jumping right into the mix, and haven't really seen any dogs. Some wolves, but no dogs.
The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider. If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Alright, so apparently there is a dog on the road, and that is wonderful. We're gonna just wait a few minutes, and by a few minutes I mean 3 hours for these shops to open. And for everywhere else to open for that matter. So I think what we're gonna do with our chapter today is collect our bounty, first and foremost, for having killed the dragon, and then maybe pursue the main quest line in Falkreath. And I want to go back to Solstheim. Halvar wishes to go back to Solstheim so badly, but we have to prove that Janasa really has what it takes. We can't stand to lose another follower, right? So maybe Solstheim Part 2 is for Chapter 12.
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. It's so good to see you again.
And I have something else pretty cool planned for this chapter after we, do a little bit more in Falkreath first, so fear not.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
500.
Don't judge Dengir too harshly. He's old, but he means well.
Halvar.
I protect the Jarl. Falkreath Cemetery reminds us that is not new.
Halvard and Halvar. I could never live here in Falkreath. Not that I would in general. Oh my goodness, Janasa, would you get out of the way?
Be careful.
Thank you.
Enemies and ears, both are everywhere. You're not as dumb as you look.
Thank you.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. On your way, then.
2 out of 3.
What'd you say? The Empire has ears all over this town.
Very wise, Jarl, very wise. Ill met by moonlight. This is the third way to assist the people of the town, or the region, I imagine. And it also seems like one of the main
The
quests.
Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Well said, brother. Brother Nord. Brother
Everything all
Stormcloak.
right?
Everything's just fine when we are in Stormcloak land, my friend.
No lollygagging.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
Down into the jail to talk to the man, the murderer, the suspected werewolf.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman? The gods gave you 2 hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
As do you.
Yes?
Come to gawk at the monster. Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring. This is the ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times, like with the little girl. I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever.
Who is
Do you not
Hersey?
know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also gave the gift of lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late. I had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help working the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I could feel it coming on. I could taste it. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could.
For
but it
chewing
boiled
cud.
inside of me.
The humans as cattle
So fragile.
hypothesis
helpless
of
prey, and
evolution.
I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away. I've been looking for a way to appease Hersing. There is a certain beast in these lands, large, majestic. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness, give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free. Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck, but you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Ooh, it automatically
Watch the
equips.
skies, traveler.
Interesting. See, Stormcloak soldiers are the best. Am I right?
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
I'm sure you have. So, Halvar is going to kind of move the proverbial ball down the field as far as helping everybody kind of get over things here.
You were talking to that murderous savage, and then he escaped. What are you hiding?
Oh, he escaped already? Alright. I don't know if I followed that. Anyway, I was saying... What was I saying? Got distracted by the Stormcloak woman.
Trouble?
Okay, this way we go, Janasa. If we can jump this way, hope we don't have to walk around. There we go. Oh, we're caught on the fence. No fence sitting, Halvar. There we go. I'm sure there was a much easier way to just drop down and walk out, but we have to be difficult. Anyway, you know, a couple things. Number one, So we're gonna try to help the people out of the town, right? But Halvar is not exactly 100% sold on this quest. Number one, we're going to try to begin resolving the first death of an innocent creature with the death of yet another innocent creature. I don't know if that logic really checks out. And number two, this Syndig guy, like, you feel bad for him. Of course, he did something horrible, and it wasn't really under his control, but at the same time, he says, maybe it's just best for everybody if I go away. Well, going away is maybe going to stop you from doing bad things in the future to these people, as we are set upon by bandits. We'll have to deal with them. But shouldn't you... I don't know. Whoa. Whoa! Some sophisticated banditry here with a boulder trap and everything. Thankfully we dodged it, but kind of more through dumb luck than anything else. But you know, if this Syndig guy was really remorseful, wouldn't he do whatever he could to make restitution, rather than just say, oh, well, I guess I'll just go away now, right? I don't know. Color, Halvar, a little bit skeptical of the whole thing. This is a fascinating little structure, like a way to control the pass. You'd almost expect more bandits to be here, like a big old clan of them, with a powerful chief. They could extort a whole lot of people. Maybe it's a little too close to a city, though. Even a minor one like Falkreath. So, despite our doubts, we are gonna try to commune with Fearsome by killing the Great Beast. Not sure, yeah, we can't really go that way. Fair enough. Janasa really showing her strength as a companion, by the way. Taking down those bandits before we could even get to them. Speaking of getting to them, Halvar with his hammer is not exactly the best equipped to hunt this beast. Now is he? Gotta get you in foos range. This thing doesn't just keep running, does it? Because we're never catching it. Okay, there you are. Hate to do it to you, White Stag. Feels bad. Feels so bad.
Well met, Hunter.
Didn't I just...
And skillfully, too. I've been watching you for ages, it seems. You have the makings of a fine hunter. You may even be my champion. Perhaps. I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Fearsome. I may consider it, but you must first do a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter, tear the skin from his body, and make it an offering to me.
He's done me no wrong.
There is no retribution in the hunt. It is not vengeance I seek, but the blood course of a living hunt. There are others who would gladly accept my favor. They will hunt him while you delay. Your choice.
Begin the hunt. Bloated Man's Grotto. You know, Halvar's irrational mind is perhaps even more skeptical than when we set out north of Falkreath. But there was something primal, something undeniable, a call to ancestral memory, perhaps, in that encounter. And, so kind of the soul of Halvar, the primordial part of Halvar, is compelled to answer, and I think that's what we'll end up doing, but we reserve the right to back out of this hunt should it look dangerous enough to threaten our ability to do more fully believed in things, or should we get a bad kind of moral sensation from what we see in the early stages of it. But it is kind of exciting. It's exciting. A little step into the unknown. Whoa. Quite the vista, I think we'd all have to agree. Perfectly glorious, my friends. Gotta be careful, a very steep descent. Alright, in we go. Let's find out what this is all about. Join the hunt.
Has the blood moon called you, fellow hunter?
The Blood Moon.
Has the blood moon called you, fellow hunter? The prey is strong, stronger than the hunters. But more will come. Bring him down.
Oh,
for
the
the glories of Lord
prey. Okay, so Sinding escaped and is now... I see. I didn't fully understand that. Maybe I wasn't listening close enough. We are going to kill Sinding here, so... Oh, hey, I just didn't really think there would be one. Often I just check these little ponds and there's nothing, but hey, there we go. So... yeah, we're feeling... you know, all the...
You. Why?
all the natural sympathy for Sinding, but your time has come to an end, my friend, and we're happy with that.
And I would deserve it, wouldn't I? I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. Her sing is too powerful. But if you spare me, I can be a powerful ally to you. And I would promise to never return to civilized life. I know now that I can't live among people.
Never return to civilized life. We'll spare you.
Thank the gods. Now let's deal with these other hunters. We hunt together.
Kill the hunters. I didn't know we'd have to do that. I really don't want to pick a side here, to be honest. Is it too late to change our mind and just kill Sindig? Let's find out. Well, feels a little cheesy to get the drop on him and not...
You've done well, Hunter. And found my favor. That skin will serve you well, child. Look more closely at it. My glory shall protect you from all this world's grievances. Good hunting.
Savior's hide added. Let's take a look at that. Kind of a bittersweet moment. Wow, that's a powerful piece of gear. Some nice light armor for Janasa if she ever deigns to join us. Is it really that simple? I guess so. Maybe it would have been different if we... Like, there's a whole... It looks like there's a whole thing ahead of us here. I don't know if it's worth running through to the end of it. I guess might as well. If we're just running, it can't be that long. He said we'd have to go kill the hunters, so I assume that if we don't kill Sindig there, we then have a bunch of hunters to contend with. Hey, here they are.
Hircine chose you to lead the great hunt, so lead.
Yeah, you know, I'm
Yes?
glad to not kill these people for no reason. And there's a lot of them, too. This is kind of cool because we just get to run through and loot everything. Not fighting the hunters, as said. Also not fighting the werewolf in a fair way. Seems like we could have taken him pretty easily, but we took half his health before much else had happened. Alright, a pretty quick way out. I think there's just one more little place to discover. Was it over here? I think there's one pathway we didn't fully explore.
This one needs something.
Possibly, possibly not. We'll probably just leave. I get the feeling that, like, if we had just picked a lane and stayed with it, like if we had fought Sindig from the off, or if we had fought these other people, the quest would be longer, at least. Anyway, is what it is. Maybe there's a little more to it had we done something else, or if we just keep poking around, but I think that's enough. A relatively bloodless ending to an unfortunate saga. We had a ring on and then removed, and I don't even remember. Didn't even remember to look at it. But let's put our normal ring back on, just because. Still got these stupid contracts from the Dark Brotherhood. I wish we'd never been so thirsty for Astrid. And that doesn't even count as assisting the people of Falkreath. Come on now. Well, I guess we could better go back to Falkreath and find something else to do. Once more, we'll kind of let dawn come and then
Everything's all right?
see what we can see. Oh, you know, if we find this fellow's dog... Alright, he's in his house, but it's locked. Or no, sorry, he's outside. Perfect.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town. I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
I could be convinced.
Oh, it's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Very nice. Find the dog outside Falkreath. Let's do it. Okay.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Did you just talk?
Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so.
Oh my goodness.
You see, my name is Boris, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
I've got things to do, but sure.
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
It's not really what he said, but sure.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame.
Oh,
We should be able to talk
you're
to
referring
him there.
to a much different
If this
master
works out,
than
I'll make sure
Lode
you're
or
rewarded.
Lod back in
Just
town.
don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Daedra's best friend. Travel with Barbas to the shrine of Clavicus Vile. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's follow the talking dog to his demonic master. What could you possibly be worried about? Ooh, hey.
We're one of the same, if that is what you wish.
Before we do, how about some new armor? $36. Well, elven armor is more protection, but those resistances. And I think it's a cool change of pace. We're a little too matchy with bone mold armor plus elven armor. Janasa, that savior's hide, it does suit you. Especially for Falkreath, those kind of earthy tones. The fur, it's all a little more apropos. You know, if we're going to the big city, maybe we want to look a little bit more spiffy in Solitude or something, but frankly, Halvar's a little bit overdressed for this area, I feel. So one of us might as well get a little less conspicuous. I don't think this is the place. I just want to discover it before we Peaks Shade Tower. Yep. Some kind of enemy there, that's cool. But back to the main road. Following this dog, who sets kind of a murderous pace. It's like, what's the hurry, little guy? Are we there yet? Are you stuck on a rock? Yeah, you were. We're not there yet. What are you doing? Oh. That reminds me, I think we need to charge up our weaponry. Frankly, maybe we should be harvesting a few souls while we're out and about here. So some nice low-key activities to kick off the chapter. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, dog, you gotta be kidding me.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, here we go. Thought we were doubling back to no apparent reason. But... this dog's got a couple screws loose. Maybe the ability to talk comes at the expense of a sense of direction, basic coordination. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going somewhere instead of following this dog who's kind of starting to go in circles now. What was that? Oh, a bear! That's what that was. Alright, we did it. Now this dog's just lying down or waiting for us. Are we going back toward Falkreath? No, at least we're going in the right direction, apparently. Uh-huh. Now where? Alright, well, let's discover a hut while we're doing nothing. Pine Watch. Is this it? No, because the dog isn't really coming with.
Useless. I'm useless. The whole world is useless.
Whoa.
Oh, hello there. I did notice you come up. I was focusing my magicka. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing. I used to think so too. See, my grandfather was a wizard. My father wouldn't talk about it much. I found some of his things in the attic, including this staff. After that, I thought I was turning into a wizard, too, because dead things near me would come to life again for a while. I even went to the College of Winterhold. They just laughed at me. The magic is in the staff, not in me, they said.
Seems like coin would be worth more to you. I don't want to just rob this dude, so we'll make him an offer.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? In fact, keep it. I must have used up the magic in the staff or something. It's just a dumb stick of wood now.
You probably just need to charge it, my friend.
Good morning.
All the best to you, though. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to following my talking dog. We're going back through Helgen, huh? I wonder if we could have just let this dog run all the way here, and then, you know, fast-traveled or traveled at our own pace, or if you kind of need him to... if he won't go without you following him. Who knows? Didn't really know you could approach Helgen this way. It's kind of cool. Not sure we can get over this wall. Doesn't look like it, and to be fair, that's realistic. It'd be pretty poor design if you could just go hop the wall here, defeating the whole purpose of a wall around a city and all that. We already cleared out the bandits from Helgen a couple chapters ago. I wonder if they will have repopulated. Is the dog really all the way there? Okay. Well, I actually don't know. I don't know if there's an easy way to come through the other side of Helgen, so why don't we just fast travel to the fort? Okay, where is this dog going? You know, I think it's safe to say the dog is at least traveling a lot more of the way there than we're able to keep up with, and doesn't really need us either in order to make the journey. So, with that in mind, I'm instead going to fast travel to Dragon's Reach, and we're going to do some of the aforementioned off-camera selling, etc. that we didn't get to do at the beginning because of this very dog. Us being notified of its presence, that it's missing, etc. So, with that said, we've got a real nice opportunity for a beautiful companion shot.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend.
Believe it. Believe it, buddy. Oh, wait, a photobomb. Come on. Alright, so, Halvar and Janasa. Gonna go catch up with that dog in a minute after a night in Whiterun and some interactions with the merchants. Catch you on the other side.
Your homes? Your businesses?
And we're back. We are so back. We have sold in Whiterun, had a good night's sleep at the inn, prayed at the Shrine of Talos, listened to Heimskir, listened to good old Heimskir go off, and
It's a shame.
now it
isn't
is time to resume our questing, and I just have to make a quick technical note that I'm not sure whether we correctly recorded the first segment. If we haven't recorded the first segment, then this will be a standalone segment where you're just watching the first couple minutes of the intro. And if that's the case, I'll write like a pinned comment explaining what you missed, but I think it'll be okay. But if not, then that'll be what we have to do. Anyway, looks like Barbas has finally made it to the Shrine of Clavicus Vile. And I think the best way to get there is to fast travel to Lost Knife Hideout, because it looks like an easier passage than trying to go through the mountains. And maybe the dog can make it through the mountains where we couldn't, you know what I mean? So, in any case, we, like I said, we did a little buying and selling. We discovered that one of the hoods we stole from the Dark Brotherhood looks pretty good on Janasa. It's going to improve her skills and all that good stuff. So we basically need to go that way through the mountains, and I hope this way will take us there, this road. Oh, right away we see a Hagraven fighting a Spriggan. Pretty epic stuff, not gonna lie. The horse wants in on the action. Looks like the Hagraven got wrecked. Which is interesting, because I remember Hagravens being kind of tough enemies, but... a bear. Shall have your soul, noble bear. Hard to tell which way to go from here. I guess when in doubt, go through the high ground, but Ivarstead, which we've studiously avoided through now, is conveniently right on the way to where we're going to meet this silly dog. And thus it will be nice to at least discover it, even if we don't really plan on hitting up the Greybeards anytime soon. But are we on the wrong side of the mountains to do that? Yeah, we're kind of getting turned around if we go this way, so backtrack a moment here. This looks like the way, or a way, as long as the path continues. Kind of a sidewinder path doubling back on itself, taking us ever higher. Halvar the Mountaineer. Lego. And at this point, I don't expect to go this high up and necessarily get exactly where we're going to, although it looks potentially promising. But either way, we'll discover some pretty out-of-the-way stuff going this far up a path. You know we will. If we can even go this way, that is. There we go. There was another red dot, I just know it. They don't want none. So the path goes back that way. We're kind of at this point, just kind of shortcutting, yeah. What have we here? Whoa. What was that? What is that? Some kind of a will-o'-the-wisp. An unnamed and undefinable ruin. Whoa. It is an actual wisp and a wisp mother.
Foos!
Ugh. Got her. Thanks in no small part to Janasa. Against foes like that are fairly strong and have like ranged attacks that can slow you down. having a good old archer on your side is pretty great. Janasa doesn't say much, but what she does say is often profound. I think we're really starting to like and trust her, and I cannot stop taking pictures. Halvar is addicted to social media, and he has to upload stuff everywhere he goes. He's got to have good Wi-Fi at whatever inn he stays at. It's a very, very sad situation, but alright, looks like we want to go up that pathway. Let's just see if there's anything at the mouth of this part of the river behind the waterfall. No. What about over here? Probably not. Nope. Alright, just going for a little swim, that is all. Ooh, a troll. I don't think we fought a troll yet with Halvar. Janasa's putting the hurting on this thing, though. Fallen brother Stormcloak couple got wrecked by a troll. You hate to see it. They did leave a note behind, though. We'll have a look at that. And have a look at that book as well. Kaima Vamidium. Heavy armor, let's go. That's good. Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of the Rift. We could use some more civilian support from that area for the war effort, so send a few men to investigate. It's probably just a couple of wolves, so you'll only need to send at most 2 men. Happy hunting. Famous last words. Well, not really last words of the person who wrote them, but you get the drift. The Troll Menace. Look to be approaching Everstead. Indeed we are.
By order of the yard. Stop right there.
Whoa. Oh, this is in the Rift and our bounty is still alive. You know what? This is kind of our plan for the chapter anyway. So we're just gonna pay the bounty. It's been long enough, you'd think they'd forgive and forget. Remember that all we did is kill Gralad the Kind's assistant. But sure.
Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Alright. Such are the costs of maintaining law and order, I suppose. But, where are we in now? Riften? Looks like it.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
You're darn right. And it was a good thing. Here's why that's a good thing.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Well, now we're down in Riften, which is fine, I guess. Because, my friends...
I don't know you. You at Riften looking for trouble?
Maul, whatever. Just passing through.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? Be seeing you around.
We'll follow up with Maul later. We've kind of persuaded him that we're kindred spirits of sorts. And, yeah. Well, you know what, my friends? I think we might have to not worry so much about this dog and its quest anymore. Because the whole plan was to do some stuff in... what's it called? Falkreath. And then come to Riften anyway. And pay our fine. As fate would have it, the Riften guards are patrolling Everstead. I guess it's in the same county or district. And thus we've already paid the fine, so fate has kind of brought us toward what we intended to do a little later anyway. Let's listen to fate and do it right now. Guess what we're doing, guys? We're going to go try to join the Dawn Guard. Now, hopefully they don't still hate us, because remember they attacked us on sight last time. My theory is that that was only due... Wow, Saber Cat attack right outside the city walls, huh? Okay. Where were we? Let's also put this quest active, I guess. As I was saying, my theory is that the one and only reason we were attacked on sight is because we had a bounty. And the Dawn Guard regarded us as a criminal because they're based in the Rift, just like the Riften guards did. We've cleared the bounty. We're traveling freely through the land. And thus, hopefully, the Dawn Guard will not attack us on sight. If so, I don't know what to do. We're being accosted by bandits. Well, bandits, you've drawn our attention.
That's close enough.
Time to die.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, wow. 2 swings from me, and a single well-placed arrow from Janasa. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Refined Moonstone. So hopefully that means, as I was saying, the Dawn Guard won't attack us. The other option is that they just really didn't like Lydia. They're a Lydia hater. They're Lydia haters, I should say. And Lydia was accompanying us at the time. Oh, you filthy wolves. What's going on here?
No sign of them. Ah, smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song.
If you say so, Talsgar. Playing for the wolves, but do you. Alright, moment of truth. Will we be attacked for the second time on sight, or will we be free to join the Dawn Guard? This is what we want. We want to be able to travel the land with the vampire attacks happening, with the Civil War stuff going on. We want to be back and forth from Solstheim doing that piecemeal. It's going to be a really fun few chapters coming up if we can get the Dawn Guard going, because unlike the Solstheim stuff, I have done the Dawn Guard questline once, and I remember liking it quite a bit. I think there is a dude here that attacked us last time, who, if I'm not mistaken, is somebody that you're supposed to kind of link up with here and go try to join together. Maybe that ship has sailed, but maybe we can still get in on the act. Let us hope. As Halvar wants to take down the vampires. Fort Dawnguard. Pretty impressive structure, not gonna lie. Do a cursory check around the perimeter.
Well, well. You made it. Good. Isran's in the fort. He'll get you sorted out. May your blades stay sharp.
I'm pretty sure that this is the orc that was fighting with the guards somehow in Windhelm. And we attacked the orc, thinking naturally that there is some foe attacking the guards in general. And maybe that's also why the Dawn Guard were aggroing us on sight. I don't really know.
New recruits.
Yeah, here's the guy I was talking about a minute ago.
You've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere.
You go ahead. I'll talk to Isran in a minute.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know? So who are you? What do you want?
I'm here to
Got
join
a fire in your belly
the
to kill
Dawn Guard.
vampires, eh? Good for you. But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the Order. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a
Hollow
crossbow.
Crypt.
Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You vigilants were never trained
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
My name is Agmir, sir.
Do I look like a sir to you, boy? I'm not a soldier, and you're not joining the army.
Yes, sir. Isran.
Didn't I tell you to step forward?
We'll leave them to it.
What's your weapon?
I admire the... I mean, he told us to take what we want, so let's go weigh our pockets down a little bit more, a bit of gold, and we'll just poke around and see if there's any cool upgrades for Halvar or Janasa before we carry on. I think I remember this place being relatively cool. Maybe after it gets more up to speed, though. I think we're missing a lot of the things that would normally be here, if I remember correctly. Once people start coming in and cleaning up the place a bit. So maybe we don't have very much, if anything at all, to get for now. Which is fine.
You'll get the hang of it.
This is kind of cool to just see this training going on.
Take a deep breath and let it out as you fire. Watch the recoil. Take some getting used to.
Alright, I think Halvar kind of likes the beginnings of what he sees here. So, on to Dim Hollow Crypt we go.
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck.
Thank you, my friend. See if there's anything over here. Mossy Glen Cave. Sure. I guess we'll poke around in here real quick before I, like, forget it's here. If there is anything to see here. Oh, yeah, okay. And then we'll go do the Dim Hollow Crypt thing. A bear. Hopefully this is just a quick little something or other. Because I really do want to go kick off this quest and hunt a vamp or two. Place is just filled up with bears, basically.
Foos!
Shot right into that bear attack. Nice little chest. Looks like a pretty small place, but if we go straight ahead, we'll be able to finish clearing it, it seems. Unless there's another level or whatever. It's kind of a goofy position for that bear to die in. Come on, guy. Alright, well that's the way we... Huh. Alright, I don't see that we've cleared it, and there also seems to be 2 exits, but... I guess it's fine for now. Don't want to spend too much time running around back there. Let's get going. I wonder if you can get up on the walls of Fort Dawnguard. That would be pretty epic, up on the ramparts. Just the mere notion of vampires has got me kind of checking around every corner. Oh, you know what? We probably don't even... We can probably fast travel from here to wherever that is taking place. Awakening. Find out what the vampires are seeking. It's all the way up here. Interesting. Near Morthal. Well, that's fitting enough. That's just Vampire Central, I guess. And Morthal itself happens to be the pretty much closest place to fast travel to. Alright, so be it. Some chill weather greets us. Maybe if this is a quick quest before we swap to our soul harvesting sword here. Maybe if this is a quick quest against these vampires, we'll go see what is up with that dog before we close out the video. If it takes up the better part of the allotted time, then the doggy will have to wait. Either way, I hope you guys are having fun. I am. I think this is a pretty cool mix so far of various things that Skyrim has to offer. And as always, I just absolutely love this game. And it's especially cool to hang out with you while I play. I'm so used from all that magic I played to narrate games while I play them that it almost seems weird not to, you know? What have we here?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Ooh.
Go home to your mother.
You shouldn't talk to me like that, orc.
Why?
Foul
what are you
orc.
Gonna do? Cry?
Back off now.
I don't have to take that from you.
Oh, here we go. He's actually... I wasn't sure if that was going to be like a fist fight or this is a fight to the death, apparently. Let's go.
No!
Ooh.
I cannot best you.
Use a healing potion, but still going to get your head chopped off in under 5 seconds. When will they learn? When will the orcs learn? That's the second time that's happened to Halvar. Just accosted by a confrontational orc, you know? Absolutely no chance we're going down into a mine of any kind right now. Very few things I think would fully distract us from this mission.
If you're here about the mine, it's already got an owner and she's not selling. If not, then please stay out of my workers' way.
Breiling owns this mine. I wouldn't have much to live for if she hadn't offered me a job.
I'm just here to work the mine. Nothing else matters anymore.
Wow. Good work ethic or nihilistic worldview? You decide. Not sure if we'll be able to access Dim Hollow Crypt from down here, but we'll try. Might have to find a way up the mountain if not. Looks like we'll be fine though. I think. It's getting real steep all of a sudden, and we're not as close as I had hoped. Not gonna run up that slope. So, how do we get there? I guess we go back to the mine and then travel uphill. A lot of trees in the way, but I think this is the likeliest path I've seen yet. A lot of stuff up in these high hills. The arrow takes us that way, but I think what we want to do is just go straight and get up to the highest point of the mountains if we can. If we can't, then we'll try the other way. Ah, so frustrating. Are we supposed to be able to go up here or no? I mean, probably not. We can't. Well, can we? Can we get up this slope? That's the big question. Don't think so. So now we try this way. Dude. You gotta be kidding me. You can't get over this little hump, Halvar. What the heck? Alright, how can you not pass through this? Either of these ways. Jumping will not help you. Okay. Ah, that's dumb. Looks like we can come up through this path, but how to get there? Well, before we fast travel, let's just kind of see if we can cut across anywhere to our right. That seems like the move. If it is at all logistically possible. Okay. Maybe. It looks so promising at first, but now it's just kind of goes immediately to another steep slope with no apparent way through. Man, if this one stops us at most of the way up, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, we can get... Yeah, definitely not all the way up. Can we get anywhere over here? Man, no wonder this vampire is hard to root out. You just can't get to his, It looks like you should be able to come right through. Just go straight, but like it's such a sheer incline that you can't walk up there. This is kind of our last hope try to get through this way before we have to try to go around the mountain somehow. Yeah, it's just impassable. Unless I'm missing something, which, hey, first time for everything, right? Well, apologies, my friends, for the aimless wandering, but the beauty of Skyrim is that even when stuff like this happens, you are getting stuck and wandering around doing nothing in Skyrim with the attendant music and atmosphere, which we all love. So, I guess we make our way around the mountain, and I'm sure it'll take us there eventually. I think we already tried this way that we're at right now, though. I think we have to go all the way around, like here, and then walk up that way, which is very silly. Maybe we'll stop to investigate this carriage on the road. I see a dead horse and what looks to be an abandoned carriage. We've got some tough customers here.
Just stand still.
Ooh. For a second when it went to that cutscene, I wasn't sure whether we were dying or the enemy was dying. A bandit plunderer and a bandit thug were able to get the drop on a conjurer. That's a pretty cool discovery, I guess. Help ourselves to that little stash of potions there. And I guess keep trying to go around this very tall mountain. Nice raid. We're definitely in a pretty challenging area as far as the random encounters go. That elk spooked me. We just swing, but not trying to actually hit you. It's been a harrowing couple minutes, okay? Don't sneak up on us like that.
There she is.
Whoa. Hey, yo, we were trying to save you, but I guess we're fighting now. I just did a foos to stun them. Take it easy. Well, I think... There's no way to de-aggro her. Janessa would be killing her anyway. Well, that's a shame. She's a named character. She had a journal. Definitely didn't intend to kill her, but I guess we got a little sloppy with the foos. Whatever. Let's have a look, I guess. First of all, the bounty. Kill Isa and Regier on sight, 100 gold to whoever brings me their heads. Spread the word. From Kier. Isa's journal. Left the White River gang this morning with Halvar's thugs on our tail. Wasn't a bad gig, but time to move on. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to kill this one to start the quest, I don't know. Alright, so I'm just kind of skimming this. We'll drop it. Oh, it's a quest item. We can't drop it. We need that. Okay. Whatever. I don't think we want to go in here yet. Yeah, we've already discovered Frostmere Crypt just now.
Be careful.
So we're just going to kind of continue circling the mountain looking for a way up. Which, going back to the map, yeah, I think we need to go a little further around before we have a shot at that. But we're seeing a lot of cool stuff along the way. So yeah, my first thought was that maybe there's a way not to kill that woman who just attacked us and we killed her in self-defense after trying to help her. Isa Blackthorn or whatever her name is. But maybe you do have to kill her to get that quest started, I don't know. It's possible she'd just tell you the quest and you can find it either from her dialogue or her journal though, right? Stone quarry. Aha! This may be a promising path. What is going on in this place? It's on fire. Whoa! Did the vampires come in and absolutely wreck and put to the sword? A whole lot of vigilance, yeah. Well, they didn't go down without a fight, though. There's a dead master vampire. You'll love to see that. What a lot of carnage, though. My goodness. They've got death hounds. Oh my. This is quite the discovery. I definitely am kind of remembering this now that I see it from my time playing previously and doing this quest, but I definitely didn't remember it before now. And honestly, quite a generous amount of loot, including a few health potions. So this is why you can't go up the mountain the other way, because you've got to come this way so you can find this treasure trove and gruesome scene. But now, which way to go to continue ascending the mountain? If you can go this way, maybe you have to go even further around? Or maybe we missed it a little bit back here? Just check back here before we keep going. Yeah, this is the way. We've got a staircase. That's a pretty good sign. If this doesn't take us up the mountain, then maybe we'll go do something else, right? But I think we finally are getting there, my friends. But that was a cool... We saw a lot of really cool stuff going around the base of this mountain. It'd be cool if some of the significant mountains in Skyrim were named. I don't know if they are, and I don't know how to access that or notice it, but either way, you feel me? Dim Hollow Crypt. Alright. I don't know if we're...
Vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson.
I was just gonna say, I don't know where the Vigilant is, but it sounds like they have him here.
All the rest of them.
He fought well, though. Jedon and Bressoth were no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserved what they got. Their arrogance and supper.
Oh, this talk is making
That
me
was
thirsty.
not my intent. I meant to
Perhaps
crouch.
another Vigilant will wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I have half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
And I have half a mind to tell Lokel of your disloyalty.
Would not normally sneak, but vampires are definitely a little frightening. They've got death hounds on patrol. Though we certainly made short work of those ones. Definitely didn't mean to pick up these torches, I guess. Once again, we just discover like a ton of carnage. So that vigilant we met earlier seems to have taken some down with him, which is
You would dare to trespass in these ruins.
lovely to see.
You lack in wisdom. You make up for in courage.
Oh, Janasa with a, at best, backhanded compliment. I don't even know if we can be so generous with it. Well, no wonder, Tolan, you did so much damage. You were stacked, my friend, with quite a lot of good gear. Quite a lot of decent gear. Just like Solstheim, the other questing DLC that we're starting right now seems to be quite generous with loot. Alright, well, we opened a chain which will probably let us go through this door. I don't really feel like going down there to look to see if there's anything. At a glance, I don't see it. On we go. Halvar really respecting the vampires here, not letting the guard down, not prioritizing loot over safety and the mission, especially having found that vigilant. Sadly deceased. See one up ahead.
Here you are.
A tactical retreat from the skeleton. I love the way they run. It's very amusing. Kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it. You just saw it. Cracking me up, Skelly. Let's pass a few things on to Janasa right
We're one
now
of the same kind,
because
if that is what you wish.
our carrying capacity is getting pretty close to maxed out. Just want to give her stuff that she's not going to put on, you know? Well, I'll give her the Staff of Reanimation, too, why not?
Let's go.
Prefer her not to use it, but if she uses it judiciously at the right times, it could be something very powerful for us. But generally, we're just looking for her to mow people down with that bow. and when we're in really close quarters to maybe pull out the Ghost Blade and show them a little what's up. And hey, nice, we get an enchanter, which I think we hopefully have something to disenchant from all the items we've found. There's one. That's all, but that's good enough.
I feel the eyes of angry spirits upon us. We are not welcome here.
Could have told you that one myself. A Death Hound and a Draugr fighting? It's a pretty cool thing to encounter. Alright, we've got 2 places to check out. This one it's just got kind of a creepy little altar there. I really expected a trap of some kind to go off, but I think these are some potentially powerful enemies. We're kind of managing to get the drop on them in some ways, but honestly, all due respect to Annika and everything, Janasa, as far as I can tell, as far as Halvar would say, is an archer without peer.
Thought I heard something.
Oh, we got a lot of enemies here. Let's make them come to us, because,
Just a taste.
Alright, very nice, very nice. This is what it's like to be in the Dawn Guard, huh? Like Isran said, it doesn't really quite exist yet, but surely this is our foot in the door. Be a founding member, maybe getting some stock options, you know, this type of thing. Guarding the Dawn, acquiring stocks. Let's go.
Something's not right. Here you are.
Ooh. Master Vampire really struggling against this gigantic spider. That's really like a Sun Tzu move, letting our enemies take each other down. They were both almost dead by the time we jumped in. Did we miss anything back here? Just a quick look. I know we're focused on the mission, but seems like there could have been something like tucked in a corner back here or whatever, but maybe not.
There may be no enemy more foul than a walking corpse.
I'm not gonna really argue with you there. Okay, I thought we might have cool pick potential, but maybe not so much. Those gargoyles are pretty mean looking, but...
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
Scroll of Firestorm. Conspicuously
And I don't
placed.
think
Maybe
you
we
even
should
know
use
what
it.
you found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendar.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokio? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves with
nothing.
That doesn't
He
help.
served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Hakon the prize. And we will not return without it. Vingalmo and Orthiof will make way for me after this.
Yes, of course, Lokio. Do not forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are.
Damn, that's quite a sight.
Chest back here. Little nice discovery. Good, good. Less good. A couple skulls in a coffin. Not gonna... not gonna take that. Alright, we're gonna have a fight on our hands. The boss fight, I suppose. Keep kind of expecting to get ambushed or discovered here, but we're sneaking. Vigilant Adelvald. We see two. They don't see us, but we're not gonna get any closer without being discovered. So let's just go. I was gonna say, that didn't look like a vampire. It looks like a thrall. Okay, we hit too hard for these vampires to compete with, really. They're strong, but not strong enough. Thought about maybe using that scroll of Firestorm. That could have been cool, but we didn't need to, obviously. Hate to see a good Nord woman and the thrall to these vampires like that, but these things happen, for sure. Alright, let's just start pushing braziers. It won't budge. I guess we have to do this first. Okay. Use button. Ow. Owie. Ouch. Now we'll start pushing these around to see what happens. That's a good sign. Looks like we're getting there. This calls for a dehelming. Dare we open the stone monolith, my friends? I think we'd better.
Strange to think that these chambers were once home to the ancient lords.
Who sent you here? I was expecting someone like me, at least. Vampire, yes. That's complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole
You
story,
can trust me,
I'll go
Serana.
back to my family's home. I was going to say the same thing to you. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana.
Yes,
Good to meet
I've swam there before, but then I got scared and left.
Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away.
Okay, so the thing that has me a little bit worried is that it looks like Serana's our follower, but I really don't want to lose Janasa right now.
Yes.
So Janasa's still following us.
Lead on then.
What now?
I'm gonna send Serana home. Part ways. Let me save. Let me do a big save before... Because I don't want to mess up a quest or lose a follower due to some, like... I don't know what happens to your follower when you get Serana, right?
Does the air... It's not too far now.
Why don't we
At least
part ways, Serana?
I disagree.
Okay. Well, I guess we just have to try to get out of here then. Maybe I have 2 followers for now, and that'd be awesome. The more the merrier.
Aren't we there yet?
Okay. Yep, there's no option to say follow me. She's already following. It seems.
Who's there?
Okay. Y'all are coming, right? We have gargoyles.
Foos!
That'll teach you.
Nice. Hey, this is pretty cool. We've got dual follower action.
It'll be good to get outside and breathe again. I haven't missed the sunlight, but I do miss fresh air.
I hear you there, Serana. We'd love to get out of here, too. That loving skeleton amble. A little hard to see in this crypt, to be honest. Looks like we should be going this way, though. Or is this the way we came in? Nah.
I'm starting to worry.
I think she said this looks like the right way, but I couldn't quite hear. Alright, come on everybody. I want a picture of this whole party. Skeleton included. Without any E-actions available. You gotta hold still though, Serana. Okay, that didn't work. On we go. Janasa wouldn't get in the picture anyway. Very rude. Maybe a little jealous of our new follower. Looks like there's still quite a little ways to go here. Might as well harvest a few souls. Well, these are all restless Draugr then, huh? I wonder, is that Serana raising them? Yeah, I guess so.
Done and done.
I just wonder, because I know we have the staff capable of doing that in the hands of Janasa. But she looks like she's sticking to the bow.
Keep your eyes open here.
I guess we better rehelm. We're not out of the woods yet.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Draugr Scourge Lord, oh my goodness. Okay, first we're switching weapons, then we're drinking a health potion or 2, or 3. And we're gonna poison the cudgel. This guy is a tank. But our reanimated Restless Draugr is really key there to the victory. Alright. Everybody working really well together. Not gonna lie, it feels good. Oh, we can't sit on this throne and bask in our glory, huh? Guess we'll have to settle for discovering a word of power. That's pretty cool. Stamina, drain vitality. Wow. Really rewarded for poking around here. As I say, the DLCs tend to make that worth your while. You know, they've got a lot of content to them, and it's pretty rewarding on the whole. From what I remember of Dawnguard and am experiencing thus far today with Dawnguard. And also, of course, from what we saw doing the first time Solstheim thing. Just really lovely stuff all around. But all good things, my friends, must come to an end. And here we are, exiting to Skyrim.
It's so good to breathe again. Even in this
Maybe now we can get a good shot of everybody, huh?
weather, it's better than the cave.
Anyway.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Ha! That was a sweet realism moment. She complains about the weather being too cold, and then she puts on her hood. Pretty cool. In any case, I think that is about that, my friends. I said we'd maybe finish up the dog quest if this one didn't take so long, but it took a pretty long time. So, I'm pretty cool calling it here. I hope you are too. And if you find yourself really wanting more of Halvarson, fear not, because the next chapter is just around the corner. Thank you, my friends, very much for joining me here today. Hope it was fun for you. Thanks a million to all Patreon supporters and all viewers. Who will ever stop me from taking a million pictures every time I play? I think I can't be stopped. So, let's hope we get a good thumbnail from the many we've taken today. And yeah, otherwise, I guess that's about all there is to say. We've started off that Dawnguard quest, which we've been thinking about doing for quite some time. We're a free man as far as the Rift is concerned. We've got the Civil War going. We've got to go back to Solstheim. We've got a million other things going on. It's all kinds of fun. Take care, guys. Thanks again, and I will see you for the next chapter.